While our politicians argue about what an exit strategy from Afghanistan might look like, our troops here at CFB Wainwright are far removed from political debates. It's their job to go wherever the Government of Canada sends them. And for them, Afghanistan is a life or death matter. But as we're about to see, the number of Canadian lives lost would be far higher if it wasn't for this place.
Wainwright, Alberta. It feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. Because, well, it is. A 3-hour drive southeast of Edmonton, this vast expanse of rural real estate sits on a dusty and rolling plain. And because of its unique and desolate landscape, one that looks and feels an awful lot like Afghanistan, it was specially chosen by the Canadian Army to create what has become a world-renowned training ground. Soldiers from across Canada spend months on this base.
You're very brave to go.
On the artillery range, I met with a group of the soldiers.
So all of you are artillery. Can you tell me what it means to be an artillery person?
Ben, ce que je fais comme artillère, c'est que on tire du canon. Puis comme en Afghanistan, ben, ce qu'on fait, c'est on appuie les troupes quand l'infanterie, quand ils ont besoin de support, ben, on est là pour les appuyer.
And do you do the same thing here as you will when you go to Afghanistan?
Oui.
Who here has been to Afghanistan before? Anyone? So it's going to be all of your first time. So do you find that this training helps to give you more confidence when you're getting ready to go over there if you've never been before?
Oui, c'est sûr que ça nous aide à apporter confiance parce qu'on apprend à travailler avec le monde avec qui on va vivre 6 mois en opération au niveau de l'Afghanistan. Donc, ça aide à former la cohésion. Puis oui, on apprend à prendre confiance en nous autres parce qu'on voit que tout le monde, plus le temps avance, plus tout le monde connaît sa job. Fait qu'on va partir très confiant à ce niveau-là. Puis ça va bien aller.
To train for the cultural divide between Canada and Afghanistan, here the smallest details are not overlooked. Wainwright also hosts a life-size mosque. So how does one launch an attack on a position that is situated near a mosque in a culturally responsible way, particularly when insurgents might use these religious sites as cover? I was asked to join in an attack with these soldiers. I'm standing here in front of a mock village of Afghanistan in Wainwright, Alberta, and as you'll notice, while troops are firing with live ammunition behind me, they are avoiding engaging the mosque. Canadian troops do the same thing in Afghanistan. It's a way of ensuring building goodwill and winning over Afghan hearts and minds. So the training here in Wainwright, Alberta is extremely realistic, right down to the way they engage and select targets. So who is the senior commander in charge? That is this man, Lieutenant General Andrew Leslie. From morning break until nightfall, Andrew Leslie is trying to make sure no Afghanistan stone is left unturned. But as he told me, that doesn't always mean more firepower.
Most of the senior officers have 2, 3, or even more degrees. A lot of our senior NCOs and junior NCOs are university graduates. They are thoughtful, studious fellas who, by the way, and ladies who, by the way, if you push them the wrong way, will push back equally hard, and that's the nature of being a soldier. But we spend a great deal of time and effort on cultural studies, on cultural familiarization, on trying to understand the tribal dynamics of the regions we're going to deploy to, on the principles of aid, on humanitarian assistance, because soldiers don't just do the fighting bit.
For a seasoned soldier like Sgt Sgt Bernard, the lessons learned here never grow stale.
So Sgt Bernard, you've been to Afghanistan more than once.
Yes, I've been there twice, in 2004 and in 2006.
And you're going back again?
Yes, ma'am.
When are you headed back there?
We should be heading back in March of next year.
Did you come through CFB Wainwright before you departed for Afghanistan in your last missions?
Yes, I've been through the training in Wainwright before I went in 2006.
And what did you learn training here that helped you when you were actually in country?
BFC Wainwright has a very big training area. with wide open spaces, which enables us to practice our maneuvers and drill at a battle group level. So it really helps us before going overseas.
Some people might say, why not show up and do the training once? What do you learn that's different each time you come through this place?
The training is ever changing. They take the lessons learned from overseas and incorporate it in the training, so it changes from year to year, and it's always updated, so we get the latest info and train on the latest info we get from overseas.